Wabash Valley representatives meet for a legislative session wrap-up tonight. As the current legislative session ends, Republicans meet to discuss past and future plans. News 10's Sarah Schaefer went to the session to talk with Republican representatives. She also met with Democrat Representative Clyde Kersey. New for you tonight at 10, a recap of the 2015 legislative session.
As the budget session finally wraps up, representatives get together to recap. Within the previous session, there were more than a couple of topics that got a lot of attention. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act is still the one both parties agree most likely got the most.
It did hurt me to see people in Indiana, business owners, individuals alike, hurt by the way that that unfolded.
We're seeing the repercussions from that. We're going to lose probably thousands of jobs and millions of dollars that would have gone into our economy from tourism and sporting events and so on.
Education topics, especially surrounding the possibility of removing elected Superintendent Glenda Ritz, was another big topic.
It's so much bigger than one person, and just what has happened in the last handful of years. I think we have to look holistically over the last handful of decades at Indiana.
1.3 million people voted for her to be the Superintendent of Public Instruction, and the legislature and the Republican majority in the House and the Senate decided not to go with what the voters wanted, but what they wanted.
Morrison says he's happy with the way things went. Kersey says Democrats are in an interesting minority.
We did exactly what we said we were going to do with our agenda when it came to the budget, when it came to education, when it came to ethics reform, and when it came to public safety.
My belief is it's not in line with what the people want, but yet the people in power are still passing it. And in a democracy, usually there's an adjustment.
For now, both are looking ahead to the next and shorter session. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Gary Bryan, I'm Sarah Schaefer, News 10.
The next legislative session officially begins in January.